All right, Shalom. When I say call halal, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the apostles and elders at GMS to rule well. Peace and blessings to the Akim that's out there fighting, doing this work with truth and sincerity. Back here again with the quick lesson. Lord willing, this is edifying to the elect men out there that are listening and watching these videos. Just a quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Hashem Abishai. The brother out here in Dallas had posted this in our chat, and it's going into some digital shopping carts. And it's not far-fetched to the men out there that's giving you warning of things to come prophetically. And we're entering into the time of Jacob's trouble, which we hear when it comes to the ICE patrolling and rapping and getting up the northern tribe and now mess with the southern tribe as well, which is the so-called Negroes, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. Now, the apostles and the elders and the men on down, beginning with the apostles and the bishops, the elders, before YouTube was talking about the CHIP, the RFID, that's spoken of in the book of Revelations. So this prophecy that's going out, because right here in 2nd Ezra 15:1, it says, behold meaning look, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord. So it's nothing of their own malicious way of breaking the scriptures down. Their spirit is guided by Yahweh, Bahashem Habashad, beginning with the apostles and elders and the men on down, to give you this information, to tell you something before it happens. Now, in Baja, Spain, I think years back, man, people were taking the CHIP to get into this club. So that's why the elite families and the administration here, crypto, the technology behind crypto, everything is going digital. You got the contactless payments. People don't carry cash. Elder Pastor Hard did a video, and I forgot I was going to do it too, about this guy is in Mexico. He's walking around in Mexico saying it's safe to live, or you can come there and save some money. But things are going digital, man. So everything is going digital, and the Lord is setting up his people, again, the apostles and the elders and the men on down, warning you and giving you warning of Yahweh by Shema Shai and telling you these things, man. The time is here where that's why they're speeding up. You see? Everything is going digital, and if you don't have that digital implant, you're not going to be able to function in society. I did a video where over in China, a lot of people was homeless because there's the social credit score, and there's one lady, I forget the Woo app, something happened with that where she couldn't buy no food. Her uncle had to help her buy food. Over in the UK, that speaks about it. People receiving it. So that talk is here. It's just a matter of time before it become mandatory. But first, it will come to where you go volunteer to take it. You see, something go take place where you go to volunteer to take the CHIP, and then they go make it mandatory for you to take it. That's why the Lord says, speak thou in the ears of my people, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the words of prophecy. Turn ye to the Lord, man. Seek ye the Lord, Isaiah 55:6. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Because things are going to change between now and 2026. They federalizing the troops here, right? They're going to come into your neighborhoods. It's going to be martial law, civil unrest. A man shall desire to go into another city and can't. People go running people's homes for the lack of resources because, prices of everything is going up. Which the value of the money is being devalued. So people are going to act manic. They're going to snap like a madman, like a maniac, because they want to feed their loved ones. And your only protection is coming to the scriptures. Is coming to this truth, man. The elect of the nation of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, to wake out of sleep. Just like it speaks of in the book of Romans. So Revelations 13:16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark. You get their word mark in the Greek is charagma. in their right hand or in their forehead. You seen movies on it, man. It's about the size of a grain of rice, a little bit bigger than a grain of rice. It's going to have all your information on it, your medical records, your ID, your passport, everything. But we tell you not to take it, because if you take it, you will be destroyed, man. The Lord's going to destroy you, because you looking at though this man is your God, and you taking that idol and putting this inside of you, saying that this is your God, basically. You trust and believe on this devil. Well, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are supposed to return from your ways, man, and seek the Lord while it may be found, and pray and beg upon him and ask for forgiveness and repent. And that no man might buy or sell, save he hath the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. I'm going to play this real quick.
Y'all see the new technology is out, right?
The shopping cart.
Y'all see the shit?
You remember there was a video 3 to 5, 6 years ago, maybe, had this Edomite, this so-called white dude with a long trench coat, black trench coat, walked into the store. There was an officer right there watching, and he was just putting things in his pocket. You know, that he walked out the store. Then a security guard walked up to him like he was going to arrest him, but he handed him his receipt. So everything was being digitally subtracted from his digital wallet. But it's going to be like that now, because that's what the elite families want to do, man. They want to put the so-called Negroes, back, Latinos, and Native American back in digital slavery this time. You see?
Where you now, shopping and shit. You can, I think this is the one where you ring up your own shit, like when you put it in the cart. See, look at this shit. What that say? See what this shit say? It say start shopping. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I think, right? This gonna put the motherfucking cashiers. No more. You ain't gonna need no cashiers if you.
They ain't gonna need nobody. It don't even matter. Prophecy is undefeated. Whether it's cashiers or not, they pushing forward their agenda, which is the MOTB, the RFID, to be implanted inside of you, where they can track and trace and monitor everything you do. And if, say you take it, and if you don't comply with what they want, they can automatically deduct money from off your chip. Who want to live like that? Who want to be in a system like that, man? Why would you want to continue to live like that when someone is constantly monitoring you and, oh, you had to, oh, you bought this much meat last week, you can't get this much meat this week. You got to get the bugs sandwich or bug meat. Oh, you had too much of this, you can't get that this week. Oh, you try to use your car, you use too much carbon to go to work. Now your car go lock. Like, yo, man, this shit is crazy. It's crazy because we see it spiritually through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai, where we're able to see these things. And if your mind is not clear, and if your mind hasn't been changed on the spiritual level, then you don't see this. But soon come, you're going to know that a prophet has been among you, to the point you like, damn, it's going to be too late. Now the Lord is extending his hand. The Lord is still extending his hand, showing mercy unto his people for you to return and repent before all hell break loose. Come on now. Like Ocho Cinco. Come on now. Hold on.
Like this? Continuous guess. Let's see what happened. First time using new card. Yeah, got me. Let's see what they talking about. Add product. Face it. Yeah, you scan the shit as you put it in the cart. Place it in the cart. Don't hold item, just put it in there.
Now you really will be affected by this.
How to add produce.
A lot of jobs are being lost because of this robotic creation that they want.
Look, yo, this new technology, man, put this shit right here. Y'all ain't got no business working any damn way. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't got no business working any damn way. You know what I'm saying? Yo, yeah, look. You pay for everything right through the cart, yo. You know what I'm saying? Look, EBT. Look, this is the new wave right here. This is the new technology shit.
There's a great humbling coming to the planet.
You know what I mean? Just put the cashiers out of work. You know what I mean? Hey. It's crazy.
It's crazy because people don't understand the prophetic side of it. Revelation 13 right here, I'm just showing you right here what it says in the scriptures. You see? And you're going to get caught off guard, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, because you too busy want to make podcast shit, traveling around the world for what? For nothing. You making money, but then you hollow inside. You're dead inside. You're spiritually dead. But you want to still run down to this place for help, man. But this could be your shame, your fall, man. Just a quick lesson. The brother put this in the chat, and it's prompted me through the Spirit to do this. Revelation 13. The Lord is continuing to extend his mercy unto his people by the way of giving you this wisdom and knowledge and understanding to wake up who you are, to return to your respectable tribe, and put your best foot forward and pray and hope that you're part of the hopefully elect to be protected and delivered out here. With that, Lord willing, I hope this is edifying. Shalom.